In the heart of the Pacific Ocean, where the water grows darker and the sky turns foggy, lies a place known as the Devil's Sea. It's a place where ships disappear without a trace and compasses go crazy. The locals call it the Dragon Triangle, and it has been surrounded by legends and mysteries since ancient times. Dragon Triangle, a mystery of the Pacific Ocean. Here passes up to 40 typhoons a year. Place along with the Bermuda Triangle is included in the chain of anomalous zones of the Earth. There are 5 such places. They are equidistant from each other at 72 degrees longitude, all located at 30 degrees north latitude. This zone is located southeast of Japan. The second name of the triangle is the Devil's Sea. This frightening name is due to the fact that ships periodically disappear here. The first information about disappearances appeared in 1896. From 1950 to 1954, 9 ships disappeared here. The investigation did not bring any results. Japan officially recognized this place as dangerous for navigation. There are practically no marine animals in the Devil's Sea, no birds can be found. Crews who successfully passed the zone complained of discomfort and loss of strength. In the triangle, the electromagnetic field reaches the highest power, which causes anomalous phenomena. The color of the water in the sea can change from dark brown to bright green. Also here you can sometimes observe huge luminous disks that disappear under the water. These phenomena are explained by the action of underwater volcanoes. In ancient times, the locals believed that underwater there are dragons that create strong storms and sink ships. Devil's Sea. A lot is known about the Bermuda Triangle and the name is on everyone's lips. But there is no less scary place, which is even afraid to mention the Devil's Sea. The section of the Pacific Ocean, which has gained a bad reputation among sailors and pilots, is located between Japan, the Philippines and the island of Guam. In this place missing airplanes and ships, no less than in the infamous Bermuda Triangle. And according to some reports, much more. According to the testimony of surviving sailors, suddenly the sea across the horizon begins to rise, and the ship itself seems to be pulled to the bottom. It is impossible to do anything in this situation. But still there are cases when sailors miraculously survive. This scary place began to be talked about as an anomalous place after 3 large ships belonging to the Japanese Navy disappeared here in the 50s of the last century. And they disappeared in an absolutely mysterious way, disappeared from radar, after which no one saw them. The ships did not give distress signals. Then in the same place of the ocean lost water transport research purpose. Suddenly it stopped communicating, as well as the first 3 ships. After that, the Japanese government recognized this sea area as dangerous for navigation and recommended bypassing it. Some 20 years later, 3 military airplanes were lost there as well. The weather was clear with good visibility. Suddenly radar stopped tracking their location. One of the pilots managed to transmit that he saw a bright glow, after which communication with him was cut off. In 1952, pilots observed a very strange phenomenon from the air in this part of the ocean. From the air, the pilots saw the sea suddenly change its color from blue to light green with streaks of yellow-brown. A moment later, a strange cone-shaped formation, similar to a cauliflower fork, appeared from the foaming waves. The diameter of the unusual formation was 8 kilometers. Fortunately for the pilots, this incident ended without negative incidents. A few months later, the Kaya Maru went to explore the Devil's Sea, but disappeared without a trace. After the disappearance of the Kaya Maru, this section of the Pacific Ocean was declared dangerous for navigation and unfavorable for piloting. No explanation for the phenomenon has yet been found. Scary planet. The Devil's Sea. Already by the frightening name, one can judge that mystical and eerie forces are attributed to this place. In the northern part of the Philippine Sea around the island of Miyakejima, about 130 kilometers from Tokyo, The Devil's Sea is spread out. The name is not geographical, so it was nicknamed by Japanese fishermen. Researchers and fans of paranormal activity bring this zone closer to the Bermuda Triangle for the reason that in it mysteriously disappear ships. In ufological articles can be found statements that in the Devil's Sea saw ghost ships and UFOs, most often incomprehensible and as supernatural. Things have a quite logical explanation. Firstly, this region in the Pacific Ocean is famous for the intensity of traffic. Here almost traffic jams arise on certain days. Japanese and Chinese fishing boats are actively traveling along these routes. The region is rich in fauna. Secondly, the Philippine Sea is a cluster of natural phenomena. It is an oceanic interisland sea of the Pacific Ocean, located near the Philippine archipelago, and in terms of size as an interisland sea, is in second place after the Sargasso Sea. It has no clear land boundaries and is separated from the ocean by groups of islands. The Philippine Trench of the world, one of the deepest, and the Western Mariana Basin run along the bottom. Even this fact indicates the geological activity of the bottom. Underwater mountains and ridges of great length alternate with volcanoes, some of them rising above the sea surface. Here is the largest volcanic caldera in the world with a diameter of 150 km. The sea is located in 4 climatic zones: subtropical, tropical, subequatorial, equatorial. In the subtropical zone, monsoons prevail. In the tropical zone, trade winds. Typhoons often pass over other parts of the water area. For example, Typhoon Hagibis, the main blow of which came to Japan in October 2019, claimed more than 80 human lives. And another distinctive feature of the Philippine Sea is the huge water exchange with the Pacific Ocean and various strong vertical movements of waters. Naturally, not all vessels can withstand an instantaneous whirlpool of elements if they are caught in it. That's why there are creepy legends among fishermen that the sea devil has raged and took the next victims to himself. The eruption of the volcano is accompanied not only by the turbulence of the sea, but also by the smell of sulfur. And it is sulfur, according to popular belief, that smells in hell. The Devil's Sea is considered one of the most lifeless places on our planet. According to scientists, in this space of the Pacific Ocean prefer not to swim marine animals. Birds do not fly here, and even plants bypass it. Numerous researchers believe that the reason for this is strong winds blowing over the Devil's Sea, as a result of which all